by that inquest. Now, this is what now got the public. Now, you are saying that you are representing the public. You are representing one taste of the public. Because I am also a public. You are a public. You can't hold me down because of your selfish gain. Because you are holding the whole entire nation down because of your own personal interests. That is how it's looking like now. All right?
Yeah.
So, and that is why the public is now getting angry at Adah for stopping or pausing the inquest because of this.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa káàkiri gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá bó lójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí ẹ̀yin èèyàn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé Kolawole and Smith ni wọ́n lọ sílé ẹjọ́ gíga tó fi di wípé wọ́n ní kí corona inquest yẹn magistrate kí wọ́n stay of kí ni wọ́n ń pè é pé kí wọ́n sáà dá corona tó ń lọ kán dá dúró látàrí wípé Kolawole and Smith pẹjọ́ pé wọ́n gba àwọn láyè káwọn ó ṣiṣẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹjọ́rò fún àwọn aráàlú. Now ibo wa lọ̀rọ̀ wá dé dúró báyìí wọ́n lọ sílé ẹjọ́ lánàá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé ẹjọ́ lánàá ọ̀rọ̀ Adah Universe tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé àwọn Adah Universe náà sọ pé wọ́n háyà àwọn pípù yìí wọ́n háyà wọn ṣùgbọ́n mo rántí ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá Mohbad sọ pé ṣé interest èèyàn kan lè wà tó lè ju ti àwọn gangan táwọn bí ọmọ àwọn lọ torí ẹ rí i pé ńgbà tọ́rọ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ti ń para wípé irú káàǹkàn irú rádaràda wo leléyìí tó jẹ́ pé ẹ wá dá torí personal interest ti yín ẹ wá dá odidi inquest tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ pé a fẹ́ mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ẹ wá dá dúró ṣùgbọ́n kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ilé ẹjọ́ lánàá kí ni ilé ẹjọ́ high court kí ni wọ́n sọ ẹ̀yin èèyàn gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti gbọ́ tẹ́sì rí wò nínú fọ́nrán èyí tí mo mú wá fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ ìdájọ́ òdodo fún ọ̀dọ́mọdé òǹkọrin ni ìlérí olúwa ìyẹn Mohbad tó jẹ́ pé ó kàn ikú òjijì la lè pé táwọn èèyàn sì sọ wípé dandan àwọn fẹ́ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tó fà á tí wọ́n fi gbé kòrónà kalẹ̀ nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn kan tó wọ́n fẹ́ dágbára wò tó fi di pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin májísírèètì àtàwọn Kolawole and Smith ṣùgbọ́n kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan láàrin àwọn méjèèjì kí ni ilé ẹjọ́ sọ lánàá gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá lẹ́ lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti gbọ́. gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé tẹ́ ẹ dúró lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin wípé Mohbad ò kàn gbọ́dọ̀ kú sá bí adìẹ lásán lágbára Ọlọ́run lágbára Elédùmarè ẹ̀yin náà ò ní kú bí adìẹ ọmọ yín ò ní kan kú òjijì lọ́nà gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ dúró tẹ́ ẹ ń pariwo fún ìdájọ́ òdodo gbogbo ẹ̀yin speakers lóríṣiríṣi gbogbo ẹ̀yin pátápátá ni mo ṣe ládùúà fún wípé báyé ti ń jáyé lágbára Elédùà ìkankan nínú yín ẹ ní kan kú òjijì bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́mọ yín ò ní kan kú òjijì ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé fọ́nrán yẹn wọlé kí àlàyé atótónu mi tí mò ń sọ kó lè yé ẹ̀yin wa kẹ́ lè ní ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan lánàá o nílé ẹjọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Kolawole and Smith àti magistrate kẹ́ lè ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ òye tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mẹ́ fọ́nrán rí ẹ̀yin wa ẹ bá wa share kó kan gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa kó kàn wọ́n lára ó rèé o.
tẹ́ ẹ bá lè rí àmì ṣe gbogbo ogun tó lóhùn ní gbọ́ tó lóhùn ní gbà lórí ayé yín iná agbára Ọlọ́run máa jó dànù kí lè nǹkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá tó dàbí pé ẹ ti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ ti rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ ti pàdé wòlíì yín ló fà ṣùgbọ́n arán mi sí ọ lónìí dádì arán mi sí ọ lónìí mọ́mì Olúwa lòun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ńlá nínú ayé yín Olúwa sọ wípé gbogbo tẹ̀ ń là kọjá yẹn òun fẹ́ fi òpin sí kí nìkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá lórí ìgbéyàwó ni lórí ọmọ ni lórí iṣẹ́ ni níbi gbogbo ni bóyá ogun kan ló dàbí pé ogun yẹn le ẹ ti gbìyànjú kò tí ì sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wọ ojú Olúwa kí làṣírí ogun yẹn gangan ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wádìí lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ká dẹ̀ mọ ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi pè mí fún àdúrà àti ọ̀nà àbáyọ òun náà ni +234 70 25 47 5427 +234 70 25 47 5427 bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pè mí fún àdúrà lórúkọ Jésù ẹ máa rí ìyanu.
Last week or 2 weeks ago, it was said that the court adjourned or should I say, should I use the word adjourned, because there was no sitting. Well, anyway, shall they pegged a day for today, that the 28th of October, that, you know, Bankole and Smith intends to merge up with Shitu and Odumosu. You people understand what is happening. Baba Mohbad's lawyer. So, representatives. So, that is what is causing the delay now, as per Justice for Mo. So, for this reason, it was an order from the court, High Court. They could not proceed with coroner inquest due this issue that Bankole and Smith, as a public representative, wants to merge up, as in with Shitu, and so that they can together brainstorm and handle Mohbad's case, which of course, we can see as it is going that they do not want it that way. Who are they now? Is it Baba Mohbad? I think Baba Mohbad on his own side may or may not. I don't know. You know, personally, I wouldn't say. He probably will not really have that decision, cannot make that decision, because he doesn't really know much about the legal field. You understand? So I think it's based on the advice he's giving. So now the question is, who are these people that employ the service of Bankole and Smith? It is said that it came from one of Justice for Mohbad. Should I use the word blogger? Abi? I think she's a blogger, because I am not a blogger. So I don't know what is her title. So, but you people know the person. Adah Jesus, Abi Adah Universe. So now the problem here still states that there's controversy between Bankole and Smith and the magistrate, the sitting magistrate that is handling this inquest, Mohbad's inquest. There's controversy between them. And what is the controversy? It was said, you people remember, that Comrade came here and told us that at the point where Bankole and Smith went to the bank to try and, you know, the magistrate stopped it. And the reason why she stopped it is because, I think, I'm not sure now, is because they need to probably have an understanding between what's his name now, Shitu, and this man, Bankole and Smith. Do you understand? If there's no understanding, it's not possible for you to come and represent their son. That is Baba Mohbad's son, who is Mohbad. Do you understand? So it became controversial along the line. When this was ongoing, it was said that some people sponsored an article that spoke lowly about the magistrate. Comrade said to us that day that, so the things they said about the magistrate is that she's, I don't think they wrote incompetent too. I think they said she's
incompetence. That's what they use. They use the word incompetence, I guess.
Did they use incompetent? Because I don't want to add to it before the magistrate will now get upset again. That, imagine what they are saying, and that she's not up to the task. They said the what was written about her in the article was kind of devastating, and it's more to, it may not be defamation of character, but she felt badly hurt, and she's of the opinion or view that it's coming from Bankole and Smith. So therefore, the thing is, we are in for a long thing. Now, is Baba Mohbad aware of all this? It's probably not. Because I personally felt they shouldn't have gone that far to go and write such a thing about the woman. But to some people, they are also saying that she's taking dragging the inquest, dragging it, gone on that, you know, for some reason, gone, you know, it's beginning to look like she's compromised because of the fact that Feishara is yet to, because that means since this thing has started, and she's been the one handling it. So, but we notice before this stay of proceedings from the High Court, you understand, we notice that she's beginning to, maybe after reading that thing, you know, she's beginning to think that, okay, every two weeks, they should be having this inquest so that they can do the fact finding. We have not charged anybody to court yet. Even though I heard lately, you know, that I don't know if it's who was the person they said they have now decided to charge 2 people to court. Okay, my question is for what is going to be the charges? Is it murder or what? Because I heard, I don't know if you people too heard it.
Attorney General.
Attorney General, they said they want to charge the Ness and Prime to court.
They did not mention names, but they said that they're just going to start the trial. And we are the people are the ones saying that, okay, who are they going to try? Of course, we are just
assuming
that it's going to be Prime Boy, Spending and the Nurse, or Prime Boy and the Nurse.
Okay, so it's an assumption. So that is where, and as far as I know, I'm yet to see Biodun. So that, you know, she will keep us totally abreast and informed and updated. You understand? And, you know, for me, to be sincere, the judges, they don't care. They are on their seat and they are eating their money. As each sitting, they get paid. They are paid by the state. So it's we that are involved in this thing that should use our head and reason it. All this waste of time is not affecting the magistrate. I'm telling you, it's just like, you know, saying that whatever happens to when you take. The
more we have a sitting of inquest, the more she gets richer.
Exactly. That's the Adasa I want to tell you people. She's not affected by what is happening. Her own life is, do you guess what I mean? It's not that she's enjoying it. That would be unfair of me to say. But we are the ones wasting our own time in area of, you understand, how and why these people cannot come together and trash it out without having to go to High Court where there will be stay of proceeding. So the delay is coming from Bankole and Smith and Sanshitu and Odumosu. Because, you know, Baba Mohbad he has very little understanding of how this thing works legally. Do you understand? It's the advice he's giving that he will listen to. Do you get it? It's what they tell him. Your lawyer has a right to advise you. No, your lawyer has a right to advise you. And so if they advise him that he should taton dele, it will be taton dele. So we now, public now, we are the ones that they are delaying. We are the ones that they are delaying. Do you understand? They are delaying us badly because really this kind of things can be settled outside just the same way, you know, when they have been going to try to get court order now for DNA. In the end, they decided to settle it outside the courts and sit down and come to a compromise. You understand? Hey, that's the same way they could have applied, you know, wisdom to settle it between Shitu, Odumosu and the public, Bankole and Smith, because it is the public, and the public now is Adah Adah, it's only Adah I heard that is involved, though. I don't know the others. You understand? So, I don't understand. They are wasting everybody's time. Because as far as they are concerned, you understand, Bankole and Smith, as far as they are concerned, they have strong opinion that they should work with. Not that they are saying that these people are not, they are not working, no. Yeah. But they feel that if they brainstorm with them and add their own, that they will be quicker, and maybe probably there are some loopholes. The magistrate is abusing in the legal system to manipulate the public. You have to elaborate. I don't understand. The magistrate is abusing in the legal system. Please, I don't understand your English. Can you elaborate? I don't know what you're talking about. Elaborate. When you speak, type English, please be very, try and give us insights. You can't write and keep us amiss and make with. I don't understand your English. You can't say she's abusing what? Is he abusing power or abusing victims or abusing who? You have to go straight to the point. Hit the nail on the head. Then I'll be able to read it and people will understand you. Abusing what? Is he abusing power or abusing what? Is there anything that you have seen that she's doing? You have to say it exactly, the word that we need to read and understand. I don't understand what you wrote.
Something, Baba Mohbad, Mr. Miwa has no problem with Bankole and Smith. They have no problem at all with them.
So what is the problem? So why the stay of proceedings? Why did they ask the High Court to?
If the case of stay of proceedings is between the state and the Bankole and Smith and the magistrate.
Yeah, that's what that gets me. I don't get you. Bossman, can you come again?
The case that we have at hand now is between the magistrate and then Adah Foundation.
Magistrate and Adah Foundation. How? Okay, because of what they did, right? Because of the publication.
Now, yes. See, many people, even Baba Mohbad, did not understand that they are not aware of this. Now, let me break it down. You've already said it, Yekudi. It was the publication that was written. To be back on last meet that they've been going to coroner inquest now. They had no big problem at the coroner inquest at the beginning. Until there was a slow give me that word English, Yekudi.
Which one?
There was a slow process at a point, and some set of people wrote a publication against the magistrates.
Okay, they were not happy with the way this inquest was ongoing.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
so they felt
is the fact that this case was going to be the first case that the magistrate is going to
handle.
So they felt that it's incompetent because of the slow pace of the inquest, blah blah blah, and they did a publication, put it on the newspaper and all that, and she felt
No, not you. I'm not talking to you, Bashorun. Ochida, no. I think the public lawyer wanted to take the lead on. No.
I will explain to that, Yekudi. At a point, it was the supporters. I will go there.
Okay.
Now, this story, some people they are not aware of that. So, the main case to Wale is that there was a publication written against a magistrate that she's incompetent. So, according to the magistrate, she got offended and disrespected. Then she decided to use her position and her veto power to stop the people or the organization that wrote that publication, Smith and Bankole. So she said to use her veto power to stop Bankole from coming to the coroner inquest. Okay? So Bankole and Smith felt that how can she stop them from coming to the inquest? Because it's a public hearing and they have the right to represent the public as the citizens of a community. And then he said, okay, and then they went to the higher court to, to give a
to ask for a stay, they went to stay of proceedings was then.
Stay of proceeding. All right. So to let them know this case that is going on, especially you bring it with me, we are interested because we want to cross-examine Wumi. And the court gave them the right that, they stopped the coroner inquest for a short period of time till they go to the higher court and then they appeal or they present themselves they give them a little time for them.
Visha, the case strictly to fight for justice because the case was on its way to be shut down. But with that Bankole and Smith, they reopened the case in it. So it wasn't Bankole and Smith that brought back the case. Remember?
No, it's not Bankole and Smith. I've been hearing, these are the things that is actually
what do you
people of Justice for Mohbad that are not aware of the publication. You know what? Because there are some people and there are some supporters of Adah that wrote that publication. And they did not quote those people that wrote that publication. I was expecting Bankole and Smith to do the needful, and even Adah herself.
Okay.
I even went to TH Radio to say the same thing.
That's what, Bossman. Bossman, that's what? What was it that they said after the publication? What then happened in the sense that what did she go and say on TH Radio? That, let us understand you better.
After the publication, the magistrate used her power. So you think that you can hear me, right? This is my court. Then I can stop you from representing or whatever. Get out of the court.
Okay.
This is the open air. We are citizens. We are representing the public. They too are trying to show. It's just like a power tussle between the magistrate
and Bankole and Smith.
Power tussle. These are the things that majorly all these people do not know. They don't know shit about this justice for women.
No, I don't think Adah Smith is anti-justice. So it's a question I know. Somebody say
Adah is not anti-justice.
Somebody say is Adah still for justice for Mohbad or anti? I don't really know. I don't watch her, so I don't know. But I don't think she's anti-justice. But she's the one that employed the service of this man, Bankole and Smith. Do you understand? I don't think she's anti-justice. I don't know, but I don't think so. Chandelier, you have to be careful because some people, if they don't like you, like me now, they have said it that I'm anti-justice, Bossman is anti-justice. So you just be careful what you listen. The people that are saying that me, I'm anti-justice, Adah is anti-justice, Bossman is anti-justice, they are just people that think that if it is not them, then other people that are not them, they are anti-justice. So I don't think Adah Universe is anti-justice.
They call me what to himself and anti-justice.
So you have to be careful.
Mohbad is not looking for justice for his son.
So we need to be careful. I think everybody is working towards.
When they talk to you, you have to use your own.
Yeah, just use your own discretion and initiative and look and judge by yourself. Don't just hear when somebody says.
There are some Mamalata that luckily they just got the visa to go to abroad. They are selling, what's that thing that they said? Obiripo. That's what they sell in abroad.
Don't abuse Ebripo. Oúnjẹ Ìjẹ̀bú ni wá oúnjẹ mi ìjọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ebripo is our food. Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ní ẹ̀nà Àbáṣọ̀run Gà. Ó wá ní wọ́n ń ta Ebripo. Ṣé Ìjẹ̀bú kọ́ ló ń bú yẹn? Jọ wá ìlú mi tó máa fi oúnjẹ wọn ṣe èébú o. Leave us alone. Ẹ̀yin wá nù àtọ́jà anybody o. No, don't look for our trouble. Ìkọ́kọrẹ́ oúnjẹ wa ni o. Don't look for our trouble. Just leave us alone. We Ìjẹ̀bú people. Ẹ ṣáà fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀ àtọ́jà wa rọra ṣe ni o. What do you mean that it's right, Becca? So you should use our own Ìjẹ̀bú food. You are not even correcting him that he should leave us alone. You should leave Ìjẹ̀bú people. Abiola Nike, you should leave Ìjẹ̀bú people alone. Not use our food to the abuse us. So abuse Omalata. Don't call them leave us.
What happened was that even some people in Justice for Mohbad, the high profile in Justice for Mohbad, they do not even know about the publication. All right, they do not know about the publication.
Yes.
They believe that because when the magistrate wrote whatever, they were thinking that it was the state that stopped Bankole and Smith. All right, They were thinking that it was the state that stopped Bankole and Smith because Bankole and Smith, Adah University is based abroad, not in Nigeria. They did not know the foundation of what led to that part. That it was a power tussle between the magistrate and Bankole and Smith. The magistrate or Bankole and Smith did not offend the magistrate directly. It was somebody, some of the supporters of Adah Foundation,
yes,
that did a
publication against
Foundation's name on behalf of. They wrote the publication on behalf of Adah Foundation. The magistrate, and the magistrate said that, oh, your people or your supporters, they wrote a publication against me. Then you are representing Adah. I don't want to see you in my courtroom.
I think that's what is happening. Simple as ABC.
So
that is
Bankole and Smith now was saying that, they chased them out of the courtroom, but we are citizens. We have the right. This is the public case. I don't know okay, as a son. I guess one of the Bankole Smith, one of them is the son. Started using power tussle. Do you know some sons are actually senior than magistrate?
Yes.
So like you magistrate, because you are now the one proceeding this case, you are trying to stop me, son. When I was a son, you are still in your mother's room. So it's like a power tussle.
But in the end, I know that it will resolve itself. Yeah, so it will. But it's a delay.
Let me be real on factual.
Right? On our own side, it's a delay, but it's going to resolve.
Spoken the truth about it. I speak to power. I don't care about anyone. This is just the truth. Because all this thing that is going on, this is called shenanigans that is really going on.
Is it a petition that they did or a publication?
Publication.
Not a petition. Aries and Susie didn't do petition. It's a publication that was done, not a petition.
Inexperience. Why would you have to use this case as to get the experience? They need to get a better magistrate that is more experienced. You see what I'm saying? So that is what is really.
They shouldn't have gone that route. Whoever did it, you shouldn't have done it, because of course that we're doing that also. You are trying to affect our career. Do you know? It will affect our career. Though in Nigeria is who you know, it may not, but the fact that even if it doesn't, but for doing that, she will just feel you people are being vindictive, and so therefore she will do everything to make sure that Bankole and Smith, they don't. But
what I'm trying to say is that Bankole too was like, they have the right to, which is true, it's the public case. They have the right to sit in the coroner inquest and all stuff like that. So this battle of Bankole and Smith has no issue with Adah's family. It has no big issue with Baba Mohbad. Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism or negative feedback. I know. But, understanding that these people, the aim is to talk down on the magistrate. Do you understand? And so she is right there on her seat. You are coming to meet her there again. She will fight back in her own way. That is her field. So, and you have talked down on her, used your own power, the media, to criticize her negatively. It may sound constructively, yeah, but assuming they do not need her. They do not need her to at least allow him be able to represent the public. Do you get it? It's okay. But now it's her court. She's the one presiding in that court. So they need her. So therefore, their negative feedback is of course going to annoy her, and that's what is causing the power tussle, if you get what I mean. So right now, yes, it's a constructive criticism. Yes, it is negative feedback. Yes, but to her, it is trying to affect her career, and of course, that's how they will take it.
Yes.
That's how she's taking it. If not, she wouldn't be obstructing, and there won't be power tussle now.
I would like to use those that did the publication. All right, maybe they did it out of love for justice for Mohbad, for a boomerang. You see that? You see that part? Because I won't lie to you. At that time, myself, I was thinking to the part of that line. I mean, to that part of, because how is everything slow and all stuff like that. So, boomerang and all that. But
but if we all remember, and to be very sincere, except gbogbo wa bá fẹ́ parọ́, I have never seen an inquest in my life taking this long.
Exactly.
And so I think that was what made people to go and do their findings about her, only for them to discover.
Because I thought of it too. What kind of nonsense is this?
So only for them to discover that she's inexperienced. Do you understand? This is actually the first inquest she's handling. So we learned. So I think some people now made it a point of duty to act. Then, to be sincere, they were doing this case. It was a sitting every month, every 2 months.
Every 5 months.
So, I think it was dragging too long. And of course, that also gave them that, feeling like for them to give her a negative feedback. It wasn't more of a constructive criticism. It was more of a negative feedback. And if you notice, it's the reason why she's now saying that every 2 weeks that she wants this case, she wants the fact finding faster, is because, remember, aside the rally, of course, the negative feedback, knowing fully well that the international world they are watching is very important, that she feels that every eyes is on you, because of you, all roads leading to your courts every time. Why not do something and let this thing go to the court? Let them charge people to court. So it's good, but the only problem is they should have done it. I'm sorry to say what I want to say, but they shouldn't have put Bankole or anything that will lead to Bankole's name showing there, or anything at that foundation. They would have just said the public. But because they too want to say they are the ones doing it, that's why they got it all wrong. So it's now falling back on them. They should have just done it and talked from the public as in. And it is true. If you ask me, I don't know what they wrote but like what I have said now, it is negative feedback regarding the inquest. The nurse, the foremost set of people that are meant to have been brought to the courts, they are yet to be cross-examined. Number one, Feishara. They are yet to be cross-examined. Before they could try and manage to bring lives of spending. You remember, since last year, they couldn't until this year. So, if they ask me, I will give her...
You got a document you couldn't...
Yes, so I will give her negative feedback equally.
Let's give you...
But I will do it and say public. That's the... Instead of saying from so foundation or something, so you can't funny.
Let's give you some time, a break for you to print the post document that I sent to you, so you understand what is in there.
Okay.
So back then, I think as at now, Bankole and Smith, they've known where the fault actually came from. It's been over 6 months that they've stopped them from coming to the coroner inquest back then, and I was expecting that, okay, what's going to stop you? If you know that the error comes from your camp or from your supporters, and know that it's not going to cost you to put a disclaimer. Put a disclaimer and absent away from those that did this thing, that wrote on your behalf. Okay, I asked Adah publicly, because I went to KH Radio and I said that there. Were you aware of this publication that they wrote, that they wrote on behalf of your foundation? If you are aware of it, what have you done? And if you're not aware of it, and then you later heard that some people did this on behalf of your foundation, what are the steps that you took to make sure that you do the needful? Why can't you have you done a disclaimer? Till date, they have not done any disclaimer. So how would you the magistrate is still angry over the publication that was written against her. All right, you did not put disclaimer out there to say that you did not know anything about this publication. No. All right. So now, I want instead of you to apologize and then move on and settle whatever you have with the magistrate, so that we can have about that inquest, Joe. Now, this is what now got the public. Now, you are saying that you are representing the public. You are representing one tenth of the public. Because I am also a public. You are a public. You can't hold me down because of your selfish gain. Because you are holding the whole entire nation down because of your own personal interests. That's how it's looking like now. All right?
Yeah.
So, and that is why the public is now getting angry at Adah for stopping or pausing the inquest because of this.
Okay.
Then you should have done the needful. Put the disclaimer on the publication. Write another publication generally to the public and publish it out. Maybe Adah Foundation will be the one to do that and tender an apology to the magistrate and then a disclaimer and also apologize to Alaba because you are the one. Alaba family is they are also hungry for you and to the public. You owe us an apology, and that's just the truth. People are not smiling. We could not sleep for almost 1 year all over this case, and then we had the chance to do this to cross-examine Wunmi and others. The day that we're supposed to do that, you said you went to the High Court, and then they asked us to post the whole thing to the further notice. And you think the public will be smiling at you guys? And someone came up there and saying that Kokoro inquest.
Okay, can I just read something to you people? So see, so you see, but sorry, this thing. So in the High Court of Lagos State, I will just read it because it's self-explanatory, but I would want to read it for you people so you understand who is the respondent and who is the applicant. Do you understand? You'll be able to understand it. When you understand it, then you will understand the reason for this delay and the reason for the joinder, as in the what happened, when it happened, and where we are. Are you getting it? So I'll quickly read it for them. In the High Court of Lagos State in the Ikorodu Judicial Division holding at Ikorodu before Honorable Justice A.F. Pokanu, sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name, Pokanu, sitting at court number 2 Ikorodu today, Thursday, the 26th day of September 2024. Remember, it was the day they went before they adjourned it. Okay, so between the Incorporated Trustees of Adah Wazobia Charity Foundation, she is the applicant, and the respondent, the state is the respondent. Okay, so when you are the applicant and who is the respondent, I hope you people understand that the Honorable Coroner T.A. Shotobi, sitting at Ikorodu at the coroner inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba in the matter of an application for judicial review for an order of certiorari. In the matter of coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, enrollment ruling upon the motion ex parte. You know, ex parte, you people know it. They do it even for cases whereby you quickly sit. It was done, let me tell you, it was done for fast father towards VDM, ex parte, dated 25th September 2024, coming up before this honorable court today, Thursday, the 26th day of September 2024 at High Court number 2, General Division, Civil Division, Ikorodu. The applicant is seeking for the following reliefs. Did you hear? Who are the applicants? Adah Universe. Adah Universe. Okay? Listen, towards the state. Okay? Now, 1, an order granting leave to the applicants to apply for an order of certiorari to remove into this honorary court for the purpose of quashing the ruling delivered in suit number by the honorable Shotobi, sitting at Ikorodu in the coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, on the 26th day of June 2020, dismissing the applicant's motion for joinder dated the 23rd of May 2024. If we all remember, there was a time Bankole and Smith was dismissed by Shotobi, who happens to be the magistrate. Do you people all remember that day? Where they said he was dismissed and they just said they disgraced him. So now this is what he's saying here, because he wanted the applicant's motion for joinder. He wanted to join with Baba Mohbad's lawyer so that, you know, regarding what he said, they said an order of stay. Now listen, number 2, an order of stay of proceedings in the coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa, presided over by the Honorable Coroner T. Chotobi, sitting at Ikorodu in suit number, pending this determination of the judicial review stroke suit about the joinder. Are you getting it? Number 3, and for such further orders as this honorable court may deem fit to make in the circumstances. This was from in the High Court. Are you getting it? High Court. Now, and upon hearing Professor Imam Smith's son with Kayode Bankole counsel to the applicant's move with his motion ex parte, it is hereby ordered as prayed. Leave is granted to the applicants to apply for an order of certiorari to remove into this honorable court for the purpose of quashing the ruling delivered in suit, blah, blah. The second respondent sitting at Ikorodu in the coroner's inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, on the 26th day of June 2024, dismissing the applicant's motion for joinder, dated so they squashed it. That was what happened. That was what caused the stay of proceedings. Are you getting it? Are you people understanding this thing? Bimoshenkai. Number 2, in line with Order 44, those ones I think, of the High Court of Lagos State Civil Procedure Rules, the leave hereby granted shall operate as a stay of proceedings in the coroner inquest of the date of the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, presided over all the Honorable T.A. So that was what happened. That's why they gave her the stay of proceeding from the High Court. This came from the High Court. It was from the High Court. This was what they asked that you know the judge was asking. The magistrate was asking San, and San said he got it. The stay of proceedings. So the order came from High Court. So this is and the reason is that a joinder, but the magistrate did not allow it. So therefore, the Woba Kifun magistrate, the magistrate, so true is torso of their power torso. So it's Adah versus the magistrate. The state, it's not the magistrate versus the state. It's not the magistrate. The court is the state. Yeah. Adah Universe, the representative or Adah Universe is what's this man's name? Smith. The Smith is the son. Bankole is ESQ. Yeah, yes, also, yeah, it's a son. Yeah. You understand? So it's Adah Universe and the state. The court is the state. I've read the problem. So what is the problem? The problem now is that they have now granted a stay of proceeding. The High Court quashed that Bankole and Smith to their granted. No, they haven't granted their joinder, but more or less that the magistrate squashed their joint of joinder. Their joinder quashed it, but the High Court then overruled it. Overruled it. So they are back together now. So they need to sort it out. If they don't sort it out, they can't continue the case. They have to sort it out. So the High Court actually overruled it. The magistrates and Bankole and Smith. Do you understand? But Bankole and Smith now, it is the people sponsoring them Adah Universe them. It is said that they are the one that did a paid publication against the magistrate, which of course she took personal. Some people are giving excuses that it is constructive criticism, while some are saying it is negative feedback, which is normal. Such things is not a crime, you understand? But she now, she's using her own position now to now fight Bankole and Smith. Don't chase Bankole. He was told not, I can't have a joinder with them, but now the High Court don't overrule her. So that's why they put a stay of proceedings to her court. Yes, yes, Lagos State versus, yeah, it's not the magistrate. It's the state versus, it's the state. It's not the magistrate, though it is the magistrate. You know, the court is the state too. Do you know? Do you know that it is the state that pays the magistrate, they pay the judges, you understand? Only that they are an independent body.
Araba TV, ojú wa tó lé, ojú wa tó kó.